Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to my next live. So coming to you a little bit early tonight. It's Tuesday the 30th of June. I'm starting earlier because I'm going to be doing a live for PTV Australia at 8 o'clock. So by starting a little bit early, I'm giving myself a little break so I can have a glass of water and that sort of thing before I do my live for PTV. So hi everyone. Hi Taylor. It's Taylor watching on YouTube, and I have someone watching on Facebook. So I come to you live from Sydney, Australia. I'm a psychic medium. I'm Rhonda Kelly. I have my YouTube channel Rhonda's Readings. I'm also doing the live on my Facebook group Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. So I normally do these lives at 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night. It's now 6:50 in Australia, so I'm starting a little bit earlier. If you have a look at 8 o'clock on PTV Australia's Facebook group, I'm going to be doing another live. So that's why I'm starting earlier tonight, just because I'm doing two of them. So what I basically do, if this is your first time, welcome. Oh, it's Brian watching on Facebook. Hi, Brian. So what I basically do, I'm a psychic medium from Psychic TV Australia. Oh, 4:50 a.m. in Pennsylvania. Wow. I've been there. Hi, Maria. Thanks for watching. So let me know where you're watching from as well. We've got a few more people. Oh, welcome, Taylor. Thank you for watching. So I just give people a shout out when they're watching. So basically, what I do here is I do free psychic readings, and they're very quick snapshot readings. I'm on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, so I usually do a few sort of readings on Facebook and a few on YouTube. I go back and forth. So you can find me. My website's rhondasreadings.com. My Instagram is at Psychic Rhonda Kelly, and my Twitter is at Rhonda Psychic. I also have Patreon, so patreon.com/Rhonda's Readings. So that's my business name, Rhonda's Readings. So I'm just going to be doing answering some live questions here. You don't need to ask permission to ask a question, you just ask. I try to answer all the questions, but there's no guarantee of a reading. Some psychics do a sort of like a thing where you got to pay on PayPal. I don't do that. I just answer the questions that I see. If you do want a guaranteed reading with me, I do have a PayPal account with my email, psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com, and it's $5 to guarantee a reading. Otherwise, just take your chances, and I'm likely to answer it, but just don't. If you come late or something like that, don't be pissed off if I don't answer it. So basically, this is the only place I do free readings, just quick readings, one question per person. If you want to go into more depth into something I've covered, you can have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com/shop, and see the products I offer. But yeah, that's basically what I do. So I do these lives weekly every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Okay, so I've got a few more people watching. I've got Diana, Tinka, Rachel. Thanks for watching on Facebook. And I also have Billy as well watching on YouTube. I've got a few more people on YouTube. I can't actually see the people watching on YouTube unless you type something. So if you type nothing, you're invisible to me. So for the people watching on YouTube or even Facebook, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. I do, when I got to 100 subscribers, I drew out a winner of a 20-minute phone reading with me, valued at $100, or actually $120. I'm going to be doing the same thing when I get to 200 subscribers. And what I'm also going to be doing when I get to 200 subscribers is also draw out another entry for people who've suggested or referred people to my channel. So just obviously you've got to let me know if you do that because I can't see your name. Oh, thank you, Tinky. You're a subscriber. Awesome. Okay, so I'm happy that people have joined me because I started early because I'm doing the PTV after this. Oh, little avatars. Has everyone got their avatars on Facebook land? Mine turned out a little strange. I did those little ear things thinking they were cute, but they looked a bit strange. But anyway. Okay, so I guess I'll start answering questions. Oh, thank you, Billy. Thank you. I normally wear black, Billy. So I actually just felt like wearing white. It's winter in Sydney, Australia, and it's really, really cold today. And I went out for a walk. It was absolutely freezing. Went to the gym, all the rest of it, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to wear something more summery tonight. Although it's cold, it's just sort of to lift the energy a bit. All right. So the first question I got was from Billy. Will I get a divorce? Can you tell when? I'm feeling yes straight away. I've got my pendulum and I've got my oracle cards as well. So I often don't use any, but if you have a preference for me to using one in particular, let me know. Yeah, I am feeling a yes. I'm feeling like there's one party wants it quicker than the other. I'm feeling like it's almost like it's stop, start. You've built up the momentum, but then it doesn't happen. And then you sort of get a bit pissed off, but then it starts to happen. So I'm feeling that sort of thing. It's almost like, and I've got a bit of a sore throat with that. I don't know whether you're a bit run down, Billy. I've really got a bit of a sore throat tuning into your energy. So I feel like you need, like a horizontal holiday where you rest up, sleep in, good food, that sort of thing. But yeah, with the divorce, I'm not getting a time frame because I feel like it's a bit up in the air because it's one wants it sooner than the other. But I feel like the message for you around that, Billy, is trust the universe. Put out the intent of what you want to happen and when you want to happen. I feel like patience is one of your life lessons. It's almost like I feel like you're sort of like an A-type personality and you're a bit of a go-getter, but there's times when things are out of your control. So it's like just leaving it up to the universe for that to happen is what I'm feeling. But it actually feels like the energy around it, or there's certainly been discussions about it around it sort of right now. So if everything sort of went smoothly and there was no procedure, no waiting, it would happen now. So the energy's still there. So it's going to happen, but I'm actually drawn to later in the year. Okay, but thank you, Billy. So Taylor said, if I move to New Jersey, will my Aries actually move in with me? I'm feeling a not straight away. I'm actually getting a yes on the pendulum. It's like this. I feel like the decision with the Aries is around the work. It really feels like it's almost like you've got to move. Yeah, I see you moving first, and then Aries seeing how it works and sort of like staying the weekend with you, staying the week and seeing how that works with work and commute and that sort of thing. I feel like things are sort of changing a bit for Aries, but they've actually got more control over what's going on than they realise is what I'm feeling. But thank you for that. TD said, hello, you're looking beautiful, Rhonda. Thank you. How is the person I'm thinking about feeling about me, or is this connection? Please haven't contacted one another in a couple of weeks now. I feel like that person misses you. And there's something I'm feeling like there'll be contact and almost like sharing a funny story, but so it'll sort of be there's a bit of ego there in almost like wanting you to be the one contacting them first. So there's a bit of sort of ego games like that, but I feel like you've got a good almost like a good chemistry and a good sense of humor together is what I'm feeling. So I feel like they will. I feel like they will contact you rather than you contact them, but it'll be a spontaneous thing, almost like, oh my God, you never believe what happened. This happened, sort of as something funny. Yeah. All right. Thank you for that, Taylor. All right. Sunflower, I'm just going to go over to Facebook and answer some of those questions because I'm coming to you live on Facebook, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks, and YouTube, Rhonda's Readings. So for the new people watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, rhondasreadings.com. All right, so Tinker's asked about housing situation. Yeah, I'm literally being shown a deck of cards, Tinker. Like you just almost like if you were to write here, And I'm actually feeling drawn into two different places with a third option. And I feel like the answer is actually not what you expect. So it's kind of like things aren't working the way you planned, and it's kind of not. I do see you moving. And I don't know whether you've just moved or you've not unpacked or something like that, but I can see you moving again. But literally, if you throw up the cards and let them fall down and pick the closest to you, it's whatever that card is, kind of thing. So I'm feeling like it's almost like you've done everything you can, but you don't have control over it because you're kind of waiting on other people to get back to you. So I do see you moving, Tinker. I'm just feeling like it's a bit uncertain as to when and where, because you've got different options. I don't know whether you're in a share house or something at the moment. It's a bit because you've got a nice balance, Tinker, with being introverted and extroverted, but I feel like it's good for you to go outside, go for a walk, that sort of thing. So there's almost like a bit of, I'm feeling like a bit of stale energy or something, or whether there's been contact from your past that is like, basically same crap, different day kind of thing. So I do feel like a move would be really good for you, Tinker. And again, just put that intention out of the universe of where you want to go, because I feel like you have more control of when you go than where you go. All right, Gianna has asked anything for love. Thanks. Well, I've just got to say, Gianna, I'm seeing your aura, and it's beautiful. You're beautiful inside and out. You really are. So put yourself on a bit of a pedestal. I feel like in relationships, not that you give up your power straight away, but it's almost like I'm feeling like it's a bit eager to please, as in you're wanting things to go, and you're very accommodating. I feel like put yourself on a bit more of a pedestal, Gianna, and you set the tone, or you set the parameters of the relationship. You try to do that more often. I feel like that's important for you. All right, the cards I picked out for you from my love deck, I got these in the States, I absolutely love them, are focus and visualization. So I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. So I feel like it's sort of like work and play, and I feel like that's more for both of you, both areas of those areas of your life. And visualization, I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. So literally write down what a relationship means to you, or draw it, or that sort of thing, and don't settle for anything less, is what I'm being shown. So good luck with that, Gianna. It's interesting, Gianna, I actually feel like you've got someone in your energy, but either that person isn't right for you, or the relationship in that form isn't right for you. So that's what I'm feeling, Gianna. So just take that on board. But all the best. Okay, so back to YouTube. I did have another question. Thanks, Taylor. Sunflowers asked, will I get pregnant with my husband's baby? I got a yes. I feel like a yes. Yeah, Pendulum says yes. I don't know whether you've had a DNC recently, or I'm feeling like it's been a good clean out. You've sort of done things to clean out. I'm feeling like you're more receptive to having a baby, having implantation, having pregnancy. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like whatever you've sort of done medically wise has actually been really good for you, and you're more receptive. But yeah, I do feel like you'll be pregnant this year with your husband's baby. All right, but thank you for that, Sunflower. Thanks for waiting. All right. Rachel has asked anything positive for me in the next few months. I'm being shown money. I feel like money will. I feel like money will be more regular for you, Rachel. And also health-wise, it's like I feel like there's a correlation between health and money for you. I don't know whether you've been worried about paying medical expenses or something, or it's kind of like when you're worried about one, you're worried about the other. But I actually feel like that energy is clearing, and things are more regular for you, more constant. So that's what I'm feeling, Rachel. But yeah, I just feel like whatever you've got planned over the next few months, money's not going to be an issue. You're going to have what you need, and I feel like it's almost like it won't be as much pressure on you, or it won't be in that time frame. There'll be some room to move and some room to breathe with that, Rachel. So I just feel like over the next few months you'll be more chilled out and knowing that things are better financially and health wise for you, Rachel. So thank you for that. Oh, that's your avatar, Rachel. Hi Pam, thanks for watching. Hi Kerry, thanks for watching. Any messages from your nan? Why am I tuning into your nan? I don't know if your nan was diabetic or something. Tuning into your nan's energy, I just feel like my vision's a bit blurry and I've got a dry mouth. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Your nan was a bit of a go-getter though. She was really quite a character and really liked to, almost like she's showing me sort of like kicking, like lighting a firecracker up someone's backside to get them going. Like she's a bit of a go-getter and she wanted people to be motivated about life and enthusiastic. And just tuning into energy, I feel restless. Like I feel like I want to get up and go jogging. And I don't run. I joined a gym again recently, the first time in about 15 years, but I've not the thought of running just traumatizes me, I think. But yeah, she's just a go-getter. I'm feeling like she's been watching and almost like helping. Your nan's been helping with your communication, and also one of your daughters. I feel like one of your daughters has had a change in friends and priorities, kind of thing, and it's similar to what's happened with you over the past year in particular, like from 12 months ago till now. And it's almost like putting an end to energy that doesn't serve you right or serve you well, and basically not like stepping away from it and not playing the game. So your nan is helping you communicate. She's helping your daughter communicate. I feel like your daughter's, although it's presented at things as quite different from your situation, it's kind of the same sort of message in trusting that she can speak her truth and communicate. And don't play the game is what I'm feeling. So that's what I'm getting from Nan. So she's a bit of a go-getter and a bit of a character. She's got a very healing energy, and she's healing through the words and helping you express your words, Kerry. So thank you for that. Oh, I like Tinker's avatar, the love hearts. That's cute. I like the little top too and the hair. Oh, the dreadlocks. I've always wanted dreadlocks, by the way. I should have done that in one of my reveals vlogs. If anyone's watched my YouTube content, I've got different playlists. This is part of the live playlist, but I've also got spirit animals. I've got Rhonda's teachers, so I teach you how to read coffee cups and orbs and photos. I also do recipes on Fridays. I do lots of sort of different things. I can click on my playlist now and tell you what I've got because I've gone blank. So I've got a gallery playlist. I've got a Rhonda's Reveal. So in the Rhonda's Reveals, I reveal something different about myself. So things that you wouldn't have sort of known. Yeah, so that's basically what I do. But that's quite funny seeing a dreadlocks. I just felt the need to tell you that I've always wanted dreadlocks. Maybe I should have done that in one of my reveals vlogs. But anyway. Okay, Joy has asked, hi Rhonda, will I move in the next 2 weeks or so? Yeah, I feel like it will, but I feel like you'll be cutting it close is what I'm told. So it's kind of like at the end of the 2 weeks, or if you literally sort of like, if you say it's Tuesday now, but if you say Friday's the end of the week, then it's Friday fortnight kind of thing. So I feel like I do feel like it will be within the 2 weeks, but it'll be closer to the end of the 2 weeks. Yeah, and I've got a yes for that, is what I'm feeling. Okay, just going to go back to YouTube just for a moment. I've got, someone on YouTube's got mouth ulcers. I'm feeling, No, it's not with Kerry. Kerry's nana had a dry mouth. It's not that. It's a feeling of mouth ulcers kind of thing, which I haven't had in like 20 years, so you can take that back. Hi, Sunflower. Oh, Sunflower read for you. Thanks, Taylor. Honeybee said, why do you feel like Zed will leave us soon? Is it true? Why do you... Okay, I'm going to ask the pendulum. Will Zed leave us soon? I'm actually getting a no to that. I feel like Zed overthinks things. I've got tuning into Zed's energy. My head hurts. Like, I just, and I'm normally very decisive. I make a decision, I do it. But I feel like Zed makes a decision, thinks about it, changes Zed's mind, that sort of thing. So Zed, she is my husband's mother. She overthinks things really, and it's interesting because before you said she's my husband's mother, I got a masculine energy. I was about to say he, and sometimes that happens if someone's direct, you get a masculine energy kind of thing. So it's kind of like energetically she's out of whack because she's normally like me, sort of more masculine, more decisive, but at the moment she's overthinking things. So that's, I keep being told that. So you're going to have to, use that information however you think would best help Zed. So whether that's going to a GP, talking to someone, or something like that. I feel like Zed needs to talk to someone outside of the family about what's going on, is what I'm feeling. Oh, thanks, Mariah. Let me know where you're watching from, if it's morning there. Okay, hi Yasmin. Yasmin said, this might sound silly, but I want to start surfing as a hobby and an outlet. What do my guides have to say about this? It is a good idea. Mummy's worried. Yeah, I would be too. I feel like, I mean, I don't surf. I can't even stand on a board. I feel like but from because I live near the beach now, what surfers tell me is that it's really carefree and it's amazing being out there. But I feel like with you would feel more constricted. I know it sounds stupid. I feel like what the appeal is that you would see it as being almost like a grounding thing for you, and you'd be carefree, just sort of on your board out in the middle of the ocean. But I actually feel like you would be petrified, and I feel like you would feel more constricted or more almost. It's really weird. It just feels like energetically, Yasmin, it would have the opposite effect on you as what you want. And it's almost like that energetically it's like having, I don't know whether you're dreaming of surfing, but I feel like energetically it's almost like you're yeah, it's almost like energetically dreaming of surfing is a way to sort of stand on your own and have your own space, time and space. But I actually feel like the act of surfing itself would not achieve that, but it's more just to spiritually remind you that you need to have your own outlet for your energy and your own sort of time and space and your own creative outlet to do that. So I hope that makes sense, Yasmin. Yeah, but I mean, certainly by all means get advice and try surfing if you want, but I feel like it would have the opposite effect on you. It feels more like an energetic, and that's how your guides communicate to you. You hear, see, smell, feel, taste something that isn't otherwise there. So you're kind of thinking, where's that come from? So that's an energetic thing with your guides talking to you. All right, so Mariah has said, can I ask what Spirit has to say about my love life currently? I am told it's kind of like got the best of it and the worst of it. It's like it sucks sometimes, but it's got its value as well. Oh, you're watching from California. Oh, it's been muggy, has it? It's freezing in Australia at the moment. Yeah, I that's what I'm being told, right? It's kind of like a yin and yang. It's got complete opposites. It feels like it's a good social thing or status thing. Not that I think that's important to you, but it's kind of like the why am I getting a furry tongue with you? I don't know. Have you burnt your tongue, Mariah? Yeah, so I feel like overall it's not worth the hassle is what I'm feeling. But you need to decide that and even write out a list of the pros and cons about your current relationship. No burnt tongue, luckily. Okay, I hope that's not something to come. So if you overcook soup or something and it's a really hot spoon, please blow on it before you touch it, Mariah, because it could be a future thing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just feeling the best of it and the worst of it in a relationship, and I feel like there's lessons in that for you to learn about what you want. And it's not that you don't value what you want, but I'm just feeling like you're really busy, and you almost like don't give much thought to your happiness. You're just you're just in doing, you're living your life. But just take a step back and reflect and think about what you want. And look up, Mariah, numerology. You work out your personal year by your day and month of birth, and just Google it. You don't need to pay for someone to explain it to you. It's fairly, if you look up certain websites, you can work it out. And I feel like your personal year, Mariah, would be in a reflective year. All right, so Yasmin said, yeah, that makes sense, haha, thank you. And funny you mentioned dreaming, because I do dream of the ocean a lot too. Yeah, again, the spiritual. And generally know how Hawaiian ancestry, so I think I have a good shot. But I do think I'd be a bit scared. All right, thank you. Okay, so Princess and Star, thanks for joining me. I'm going to come back to you. I'm just going to go back to Facebook because I've got some questions. All right, so Joy has asked on Facebook. Oh, I've answered that, Joy, but the two. Amanda would love a card, thanks. Okay. Straight away, I'm feeling, Amanda, that you're the healer, you're the nurturer, but remember that you need to be healed yourself, and being kind to yourself and being patient with yourself is a good thing. So the cards I got for you. No, that's not. What's going on with your eyes as well? I feel like you've got tired eyes, Amanda. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's a situation or a person that's been ongoingly draining and making you feel tired. And I don't know whether this person drinks a lot, because I'm suddenly feeling like I need to burp, which I won't. But I feel like you need to, I actually, it's a male energy, so that could either be a direct female or a male. Tuning with his energy, I feel like I'm slurring my words. I feel like I'm a bit drunk, and I actually feel a bit sick. So there's something going on health-wise, and he's not making good lifestyle decisions for his health. And he feels like an older man. He's certainly got an older man mentality. I feel like you're the healer and you're the person who helps out, but I do feel like he's starting to drain you a bit more than he should, and you've got to sort of step back from that a bit. It's almost like by helping or by doing, you're disabling him from doing that, and he's becoming more sort of like codependent on you. It feels like a family member, but it feels like a step away from the family. So I hope that makes sense, Amanda. The two cards I got for you are, Spirit told me tonight to pick out two cards for people. So I feel like they're interplayed with each other. So I got security. I choose to feel secure and to work so that my bank account is full. So this gentleman, I don't know whether you're lending him money or you're feeling obliged to do something like that. So I'm being told, really step back and don't do that. And patience. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. So I do feel like you have to be firm with him and be patient as well. And the patience is also around your children as well. Again, you're sort of someone who rushes and helps, but sort of almost like let them do it, but be patient, let them make mistakes so that they learn to do it themselves, is what I'm being shown. All right, thank you for that, Amanda. Well, I said, hi, Rhonda, no bean recipes. No, my bean. I put on a post on my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings and Rock. So every Friday I do a recipe. What I said I'd do last week is a live cooking vlog this Friday. It actually turns out I can't do it this Friday because we've got people coming over. I thought they were coming over later, but they're coming over like after lunch, so I can't do it Friday. So I'm actually going to be doing it the following Friday. But I did ask for people to suggest any ingredients, so I can include those in the recipe vlog. So I can put it out there tonight. If anyone has any ideas about, if anyone can suggest an ingredient or a recipe, that would be great. And I can do that video next Friday. So not this Friday. So that would be about the 10th, I think. Yeah, next Friday, the 10th, I can do a live cooking vlog. But please let me know your recipe or ingredient suggestion. So Willow's suggested beans. All right. So Willow has asked, how about telling me if I'm on the right path to strengthening my intuition? I feel like you are. I do feel like you can still. It's kind of like there's days you don't think about it, and then there's days you sort of formally do things. Make it as a bit of a fun sort of part of your daily routine. So even things like before you open your letterbox, ask what or guess what letters are in there. Is it a bill? What is it kind of thing? Even the newspaper, before you turn the page, have a think about just ask your guides who's going to be on the next page. Is it going to be politician, royalty kind of thing? Because I feel like you've got clairvoyance. You've also got clairsentience and claircognizance. So you've got clear sight, clear sensing, and clear knowing. So you've got those three. They're quite strong with you. So just practice those things on a daily basis. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So you are on the right path to strengthening your intuition. It just doesn't have to be as rigid or as formal as you're thinking, Willow. So literally incorporate in daily activities, and even play psychic games with yourself. Write yourself a little premonition, seal it up in an envelope, write the date, that sort of thing, or tune into the energy of a friend and write down the things you can think about the friend, and then actually say, if you picked out if you felt or knew something unusual, actually ask them about that. So you can do things like that on a regular basis to strengthen intuition, is what I'm being told. I also have on Monday the 13th of July, I'm hosting a online Zoom psychic development class. So it's from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I've posted an event on Facebook about that. I normally do face-to-face psychic development, but this is my first online one. So I'm actually just introducing it for $20, which is quite cheap for an hour and a half. And I'm basically just going to do that. So if you're interested, if you don't see the Facebook advert, you can contact me on psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com, or have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com, for my contact details. You can ask me about it. All right. Hi, Sue, another avatar. Oh, Sue, that your avatar's like mine without the glasses. Hi, Huddy. Thanks for watching. Okay, all right. I'm going to go back to YouTube. These people have been waiting patiently. So I have Princess and Rikita and Star Pink. So Princess has said, I am taking a course. Do you see me getting successful after learning that? I feel like I'm being shown steps. I feel like Princess J, it's a stepping stone. I actually feel like what it's going to do more so is help your confidence in finding opportunities, and almost like finding out or learning about what's out there. Because it feels like the course is a bit of a, it's almost like a bit of a risk, or it's a bit of like stepping outside your comfort zone, which I feel is quite big for you, Princess. And I'm being shown that it's going to be more beneficial long term than short term. So be patient. but I certainly feel like it's going to help change your mindset and your confidence is what I'm being shown. So I've got a good feeling about this course. So good luck with that, Princess. All right, Star Pink has asked, hi, hope you're doing well. I am, thank you, Star Pink. So let me know, I've got some new people watching on YouTube, or if anyone in Facebook hasn't seen my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, please subscribe and share and check out my other vlogs. I release vlogs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. Yasmin, you were talking about the surfing. I actually just got an image of the both of us trying out surfing together. And I don't know you in real life, but literally trying out surfing together, both being so uncoordinated that we're just killing ourselves laughing at each other to the point where we can't function. We're laughing that much. I just got an image of that. So, yeah, I think that'd be funny. So if that's something you're wanting to do. All right. It's funny how spirit works. Okay, so Star Pink has said, hi, hope you're doing well. I am, thanks. Can I please ask if there's any advice for me about my present and my future? Well, tuning into energy, Star Pink, I felt a bit, I just felt like it's important to be still and reflect at the moment. And I don't know, yeah, you said present and future. I thought you said past and future. So I feel like there's still, I feel like reflecting on the present is almost like finalizing things from the past. I'm seeing movement and travel. I don't feel like, although it actually feels like it's a pleasant thing to do rather than sort of having to move houses, which is awful. Yeah, so I'm feeling like, Star Pink, that you're going to be doing some travel, and I'm feeling a learning connection from that. Sort of like, I don't know whether you teach or I'm basically being shown kind of like an auditorium classroom kind of thing. Like I feel like there's going to be teaching and learning associated with this travel. And I actually feel like it's possibly even a new person in your energy that has a passion for travel. So whether you see travel through her eyes or you travel with her because she's traveled quite a lot. But it's quite interesting. I just feel like you're like just sort of be a bit. The stillness to me feels like reflecting in it. It's almost like you can keep going on your path, or almost like broaden your horizons and sort of let different or newer people in your energy. And I feel like if you did that, you'd have travel and learning around that. And almost like be willing to just take a risk and do something completely different. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something a bit unexpected is what I'm feeling. And I'm also drawn to you're very creative as well, Star Pink. And I feel like there's something, I don't know, and I'm being shown antiques on restoration. I don't know whether that's something you've always had an interest in but not wanted to try, but it's worth trying something like that, or trying a different hobby, or even doing it, once a fortnight, once a week or something, and, attending a class or a workshop where there's no sort of financial outlay to you, or minimum financial outlay, so you just try it and see whether you like it. But I feel like by doing something like that creative and also being very tactile with your hands, I feel like you'd really enjoy. So just expect the unexpected and be willing to sort of just go with the flow and try something different, Star Pink. But thank you for that. Well, I'm just seeing orbs in my, I don't know whether people can see, I've got sort of around there, if you can see that on YouTube, I can see orbs behind me. I don't know whether anyone else can see it. Okay, Mariah said, yeah, my personal year this year's the 7th is actually a very self year. Awesome. So that's great. I don't normally do numerology reports, and I have numerology in my email readings, but I don't normally incorporate it in these sorts of readings. It's just what I'm picking up energetically. But interesting that I thought of saying that to you, and then you knew what I was talking about. So again, that's what spirit tell you. All right, Rika has asked, will my boyfriend and I go on a staycation on 24th of July weekend or before? I'm drawn to the 24th. Yeah, I feel like it will be the 24th. And it's really good. It's well deserved. I feel like it's like a horizontal holiday. You're just relaxing and almost getting into routine. Wow, I'm seeing more orbs. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. You've got a lot of guides around you, Rika. We normally sort of have the one main one, but you've got a few. So that's telling me that there's changes around, and I feel like it's almost like on the 24th you're going to have a heart-to-heart with your boyfriend. It's our 2-year anniversary. It's been so stagnant this past month. Okay, yeah. Oh, beautiful, or not beautiful, but I feel like this weekend you'll actually have a heart-to-heart, and you'll really be able to talk and basically express your feelings. So it actually feels like you'll be closer after the yeah, but it's needed though. Like you're both needed, and it's almost like he's got to energetically be away from you know how some people just wear their heart on a sleeve and just can express themselves at any time. He's certainly not like that, but he's someone that almost has to step away from his life to be able to do that. He's got an amazing work ethic. He's really intelligent. He's got a lot of potential. So he's a really interesting guy, but it's almost like he has he invests so much energy in his routine, in his life, that he's almost like too tired to be expressive emotionally. So I hope that makes sense, Rika. So I feel like by being away with you, that will actually help. Yeah, and just be encouraging. Don't force him to, but just encourage him and also acknowledge him for anything sweet he's done. Say, I really appreciate what you did for me. That was a really small gesture, but it meant the world to me, or something like that. I feel like that would help make him feel safer in doing that. Yeah, but let me know how you go, Rika. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thank you for that. Okay, JB has said, do you see someone from wow, I'm still seeing lots of orbs around here. I don't know whether anyone else can see them. JB has said, do you see someone from past is coming towards me romantically? Can you tell me who it is? Yeah, I do actually, and I'm basically it's almost like someone walking behind, sort of coming from your past towards you, but I feel like you should run. Wow, I'm seeing more of them. Is anyone else seeing those? I'll just move I'm just going to move my Facebook screen a little bit. So it's basically sort of around there. Is anyone else seeing orbs and things, or am I just seeing them and going crazy? Yeah, sorry, JB. I'm not being told who it is, but I'm being shown that you shouldn't reconnect with them. And basically, if you get a chance, run. Like, I'm not feeling like a safety thing, but it's almost like an energetic, quite a draining energy, is what I'm feeling. All right, staycation is a mini vacation in the city. Okay, that must be, we don't say that in Australia, but I kind of gathered it was something like that. All right, thank you so much for that. So that's all of the YouTube questions, I believe. So please let me know where you're watching from. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And check out my website, rhondasreadings.com. I do face-to-face readings again now. I'm also doing readings by request. I've just installed Google Hangouts. I also have Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Skype, WhatsApp, so I can answer I can do a reading basically anywhere in the world. Connect with you regardless of where you are, and you can either do a video call with me or just a voice call, whatever you prefer. Yes, Nair, you can ask a question. Okay, I'm just going to go back to YouTube. So did anyone see those orbs behind me, or am I just imagining them? Okay, so I'm just going back to Facebook. Well, I've got a lot of questions on Facebook. Gwenny, did I answer you? I don't think I did. Anything for you, Gwenny? I'm being shown a garden and beautiful smelling sort of herbs and that sort of thing. Something around cooking and the garden. I don't know whether you and I'm basically being shown like things are moving. It's almost like there's going to be movement around your garden, and you've got to sort of move things to put them in a way that smells right to you, like where things like consider the smell of growing things near where you're going to smell them. Like make sure things close to the house are things that you like and not the other way around. Yeah, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, I hope that makes sense to you, Gwenny. It's a bit of a strange one. Oh, you are between house and Tinker. Yeah. Thank you, Gwenny. Shed and light. Hardy said, "Hi, Rhonda Kelly. Looking good." Oh, thank you. What can you see in store for me in July as far as my recently broken relationship? What can you see tuning into James's energy currently? Tuning into his energy, I feel frustrated, but I'm also feeling a bit blank, a bit, and I'm feeling, I'm tapping my fingers like I'm feeling sort of a bit frustrated. There's still a bit of anger there, and there's still a bit of more at himself. I'm seeing like a kettle ready to blow its top, so I'm feeling like there's almost like built up frustration, but it's been there long before your time, really. That's what I'm feeling, but it's almost like he's a bit blank at the moment. I feel like he's got two employment opportunities, like he's sort of drawn in two different directions, but he's a bit sort of blank. He can't decide which. I'm just feeling like he's more sort of chilled out, but he's almost like chilled out and still to the point where he's not going to make a decision. But he does sort of need to make decisions. I feel like his parents are getting frustrated with him as well. I'm just not feeling. I feel like his dad and him it's like an issue is building up kind of thing. It's what I'm being told is they've been patient with him for long enough. So I'm feeling like for James things are going to possibly get worse before they get better for him. All right, but thank you for that, Hardy. Tinker said, "I'm staying with a friend at the moment, and from tomorrow I'm staying at a friend who's I'm house sitting for." Yeah, so that was the two moves. So I feel like you're going to do that and then move again. Oh, thank you, Tinker. Nail on the head with past situation. I can't remember what I said, to be honest, but thank you so much for that. Vivian has said, "I've just got back in touch with my sister's daughter. I don't feel 100% something's not right." Yeah, I'm not feeling something's right either. Okay, this is going to sound really weird, Vivian, and I mean no offense. I actually feel like she's stolen from you in the past. Or possibly it's stolen from your sister. There's almost a bit of there's a few control issues with her. She comes across as being very I feel like she comes across differently than she actually is. And I'm feeling like whatever the theft of something is, it's kind of like if you were to pull her up on that, or if your sister was to pull her up on that, she would then try to manipulate it to make herself look the victim, even though she was the person that stole it. So it's kind of like, if you can't control someone, you control the way others see that person. That's what I'm feeling. So I don't have a good feeling about her at all. I don't. And I normally look for the best in people, but there's something a bit sinister, a bit controlling with her, and it's almost like I feel like she's come back into the circle because she needs something. Like there's some benefit to her in getting it. It's not a selfless thing. So if there's any talk of her being selfless or doing things for other people, I wouldn't believe that. So I feel like, send her loving thoughts and healing and all the rest of it, but I don't feel like get too close or tell her too much about what's going on. Just keep your distance is what I'm being shown, Vivian. And perhaps be there as a support to your sister. So I feel like it's almost like I feel like she's in a bit of a difficult place and has been put in a difficult place by her daughter at other times as well. But all the best. Thank you for asking me, Vivian. I hope it turns out okay. Hi, Sabina. Thanks for watching. Hi, Rachel. Thank you. Both of those were on my mind. Weightless and work has offered me permanent position. Weight loss and work has offered me permanent positions. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about the work. I feel like with the weight loss, the change in routine has been good, but apply that in the workplace as well. Like, don't have a set of rules at work and at home is what I'm being shown, Rachel. But thank you for that. But I feel like you're getting there, actually. Hi, Kerry again. Nick has said, hi, Rhonda, what is happening with my hips and lower sacrum? What it's related to? What can I do with this? I'm being told arthritis. I have arthritis. I've got it in my family. It's the only disease we have in our family. And I literally, for that instant tuning into energy, the body parts I have arthritis ache. So I'm feel as a bit of arthritic thing, but I feel like it's different with you. It's not as hereditary as it is for me. It's more sort of like wear and tear has been happening. Nick, I'm tasting a metallic taste in my mouth. So I feel like just have a general blood test, a full blood test, and check your, calcium, iron, zinc, magnesium levels, all the rest of it. If a GP doesn't do it, perhaps go to a naturopath or do a hair analysis or something like that. Because I actually feel like dietary changes will help, but I'm also feeling like there's medical intervention as well. So whatever sort of is causing or contributing to it is also causing an arthritis type situation. Yeah, so if everyone can send love hearts to Nick, send him some healing, because the pain I felt tuning into his energy was awful. Yeah, so I feel like just further investigation and whatever the supplement is that you might need to take or change to your diet. Thank you, Joy. Hi, Ian. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for watching. Hi, Grace. Thanks for watching. All right, so I'm just going to go back to YouTube. So please let me know where you're watching from on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so Rimsha has said that she didn't see any orbs. I saw orbs just around sort of here on this side. Yeah, I literally saw sort of like shooting orbs, and that was really bizarre. I saw a little face in one of them. So perhaps that was a message for me rather than anyone watching, because I thought if it's a message for someone watching, then they'll be able to see it too. All right, but thank you for that, Rimsha. Okay, Nia has asked, how is Zayed feeling about me right now? Like, does he want to get back? I'm feeling yes and no, but I'm feeling more no. It's almost like he wants to, but he's not going to pull his finger out. Yeah, I'm feeling no. I feel like what he wants is different from the effort he's going to put into it. So I'm not actually feeling like, and I'm feeling a bit of confused, almost like he's got an expectation that you're going to do it all or make the effort, all the effort. So I do feel like Zayed's really hard work, and you don't need that stress in your life is what I'm feeling. Try not to think about what he's feeling. Prioritize how you're feeling and what you need. So almost like you almost like need to sort of take a step back and really think about what you want in a relationship. All right, but thank you for that, Nia. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and please like. Okay, because I've got quite a few different faces. It's actually quarter to 8 or 7:45 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. At 8 p.m. I'm going to do a live on PTV Australia. So for those of you who don't know, I actually do psychic readings by phone on Psychic TV Australia. So it's ptvaustralia.com. Is it .com.au? Yeah, ptvaustralia.com.au. My PIN number is 9897 if you phone for a psychic reading. All right, thank you. So, thank you, Nia. Thanks for subscribing, and let me know where you're watching from, please, because it's great to find out where people are and what I've travelled to about 80 countries, so I've probably been to where you're from or near where you're from, but it's always awesome to see. Thank you, Manishka, sorry. Okay, Manisha has asked what. So I'll be going for about another 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll just answer the last, the questions that have been posted. Manishka has asked. Oh, I love your little emojis too. What are Mayanuk's intention towards me, and what action will he take towards me? I'm feeling intrigued. I feel like he's, he just finds you intriguing. It's almost like you're, I'm being shown that you're kind of like you're traditional, but you're also unique. You're uniquely traditional. And I'm also being told that you're irregularly regular. Like it's almost like he sees different aspects of your personality that other people don't. I feel like he's almost intrigued by you. And I feel like he's comfortable sort of watching from where he is at the moment. It's kind of one of those things. It's almost like because you're there, he can talk to you or have communication with you when he wants. I feel like he would, if you were to move away or stop that communication, he would be devastated. He'd actually then realize, oh wow, you're quite interesting, you're quite cool, I want to see more of you, kind of thing. So it's a little strange. It's almost like absence makes the heart grow fonder with him. But I do feel like he has a fondness of you and he's really intrigued by you. I actually feel like you've had quite interesting conversations together. Almost like conversations that he hasn't had before. I don't feel that he loves you yet, is what I'm told. I just feel like he's intrigued by you and he'd like to get to know you better. But I'm not feeling. I feel like it feels like he's just kind of very chilled out and very comfortable in his life, and he's not necessarily going to take that step until he thinks that you might not be around, if that makes sense. But yeah, good luck with that, Manishka. You would make an interesting couple. All right, thank you. So my last question on YouTube, Nicolina. Hi, Nicolina. I think you watched I think you watched a while ago. I got a yes to that question, Manishka. All right, Nicolina has asked, is some spirit destroying, rippling my frame picture of Hecate on her altar? No, I'm not feeling like it's spirit. I feel like it's her herself. And I know that's sort of really bizarre for you to think. Did she actually die in a way that why do I feel it's really weird? I feel like you knew her, but she was always also distant from you. So I don't know what that means. And it's like it's almost like an angelic energy that she's got. Yeah, it's kind of, but I feel like she's rippling the picture almost like as a way of causing movement for you. She wants you to have more movement or more action. Yeah, it's like it's a message for you, Nicolina, to action something or to move on something, is what I'm feeling. So I hope that makes sense to you, Nicolina. Grimshaw, I only answer one question per person just because I'm busy on Facebook and YouTube. So have a look at my website, rhondasreadings.com, if you want to connect with me later. All right, so just back to YouTube. So my last question on YouTube will be, I'm just going to say, hi, Lenny. Vivian said, thanks, Rhonda, you're spot on. Normally I'm right when I feel things, and this is nagging at me to be careful when she's not real. Good. Really good path. Thanks, heaps. You're really good, Rhonda. Thank you. Oh, Nick, that's it. Low iron. Thank you for that. Hi, Tracy. I believe I just have strange yes as no garden, but I'll keep it up my sleeve. Yeah, perhaps, Gwenny, that means that you need a garden. Like you need to have that smell. Rebecca's watching. Okay, so my last question will be Sarah on Facebook. Thanks, Nicolina, on YouTube. Okay, so Grace has said, message from Spirit, please. I've got the police officer again, the man, the good-looking one. It feels like a grandfather, like he's showing me as he's younger. He's helping organize things and people. Has there been a lot of? It's almost like you've had a family meeting or something, and you've organized what you're going to do for the rest of the year, or where you're going to go, or that sort of thing. He's helped you do that. And he's even shown me kind of like a, you know, those sort of whiteboard sort of calendars or planners you have. He's shown me one of those. So if you see one of those in the shop and it sort of falls out at you, he wants you to buy it to help organize things. So yeah, that's something about organizing and just helping you sort of coordinate things. So I don't know what's going on with that. But thank you, Grace. Hi, Mark. Thanks for watching. Hi, Vivian. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Will do well to all those. Thank you, Willow. Okay, so my last question is from Sarah. It's a bit of a long one, so it might cut out. All right, so Sarah has said, my 3-year-old son often talks about a man. He'll be out the back playing and tell me he's playing with the men, or be in the bathroom and say the man has come to see him. He does have a fantastic imagination. My first thought is an imaginary friend, but thought he's maybe sensing someone who's passed. Yeah, I do feel like it's someone who's passed. And it actually feels like your grandfather. So I'm being shown that he's not known him in his lifetime. So he passed away before your son was born. But he's actually recognizing him energetically. I feel like your son has. It's like he's incredibly psychic and he's got mediumship ability, so you've got to encourage that. It's almost like your son is quite the healer. Like he's able to almost like see a person and know when they're in pain, and he's got it's kind of like he can see things but doesn't have the maturity to understand them, or almost like the life experience to recognize it, how bad it is. It's almost like he does see when things are difficult for people. So I feel like he's at school, he's going to be almost like someone who'd, you know, if someone else's son was upset, he'd go and give him a hug, kind of thing. And you'd think, well, you know, you're playing with all these other kids, why did you hug that boy, kind of thing. And I feel like your grandfather is helping him do that, and almost like explaining, because I feel like your son can see auras, and I feel like your grandfather is helping explain what that means. So that does actually, it literally feels like mediumship that your son has, and he's it's not scary or anything like that to him. He's just getting help from his grandfather to help understand it is what I'm feeling. So I hope that makes sense, Sarah. But really, he's a really interesting kid. I feel like he's going to do. He's one of those kids who'll surprise you in his life with things that are difficult, but he makes easy, and things that he achieves will be really quite interesting. So, yeah, really interesting energy to that. All right, but thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, great kid. He's just and just really just give him lots of cuddles and tell him how special and beautiful he is, because that's an amazing gift to. Because I feel like he can see your granddad really clearly. Like I saw them occasionally as a child, and now I hear more. So what his talent is absolutely amazing, and for spirit to sort of like lower the vibration to be able to communicate with him to do that, he's destined for big things, for beautiful things, because he's taking that energy to help guide him to be basically the best person he can be. Yeah, but thank you so much for that, Sarah. So thank you so much for watching. So I'm Rhonda Kelly from Sydney, Australia. rhondasreadings.com is my website. I'm going to be coming live in 5 minutes' time on the Facebook group PTV Australia. So stay tuned, and stay tuned next week. I'll come to you live there. Okay, thanks for that. Bye.